I got this new recording area set up, and I don't know if it's permanent or not. I think it looks alright for the time being, but something's missing. I feel like it needs something big and orange sitting right in front of it. Oh, there we go. Well, it's mostly orange if I could get it all in shot, but I can't because it's a very big tablet. It is the MatrixPad Z4 Pro Android tablet. This is by a company called Vankyo, who, to be honest, I hadn't heard of them until they offered to send this to me, which, by the way, yes, they did send this to me to review, and boy, I hope they've watched my channel in the past, because I am going to give this an honest review. You guys know me, I'm not going to praise this thing up and down if it's bad just because they sent it to me for free. I'm going to give it an honest look at. So let's give it more of said look at. It is a 64 gig variety, and this is the Z4 Pro. Apparently there is a regular MatrixPad Z4, which I believe has less storage space, although I think most of the internals are otherwise the same. Look at the back here. What do we got? Got a 10-inch IPS screen. That's nice. Front and rear cameras. I'm never a fan of cameras on tablets. I mean, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Ban cameras on tablets. The campaign starts here, everybody. Seriously, do you want to really be holding up a tablet taking photos? Calm down. Okay, what do we got here? Quad-core 64-bit CPU. Doesn't really mean anything. I would like it better if they put which actual processor is inside, which we will get to later. GMS certified Android OS, so it is Android, and it has the Google Play Store and everything. It's not one of those third-party sketchy app stores that you never heard of before. And solid eMMC ROM, which, I don't know, I thought it would have sounded cool if they put like solid state drive or something, but I'm not in marketing. Fast and responsive with IPS screen, HD cameras for video calls and selfie. Oh god, please don't take selfies with a tablet either. Massive selection of apps from Google Play Store, that is true. Powerful hardware and a slim design. Powerful hardware. Yeah, we're going to touch on that too. What's inside? Tablet, cable, charger, user guide, quick start. And all these here as well, which, I don't know, look legit. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead and get this box open on my lap initially, because that's going to be easier. Here's the tablet. Oh, God, that's what I get for not wiping the fingerprints off. Hold on here. So while I'm wiping the fingerprints off, I'll talk about it a little more. It is really solidly built. I was expecting something cheap, something plastic. This is a very solid body we have here. The screen, it doesn't feel like plastic. It very well may be an actual glass screen. Are those scratches? Oh no, that was a hair. Okay. And the back isn't plastic either. This is a sheet of aluminum. Like, I have an iPad mini, and it feels almost exactly like an iPad mini. Really solid quality. Oh, and for people wondering, why do you have an iPad mini? I thought you hated Apple. Well, I do, but I want it for $1 in an arcade game, so that's why I have it. Vankyo. There's the inputs and stuff, and there's the frame rate of the camera going down for some odd reason. Probably something to do with fancy ISO settings or whatever you hip young kids are into these days. I tell you, the kids these days. And the box. I'll just take out the user guides, put them here, because the box is just an empty white box. Whoop-diddy-doo-dah-day. In fact, I'm going to drop it on the floor. Get ready for the loud noise. There you go. Sorry, headphone users. So here's the quick start guide. It's actually, they really put effort into this. I mean, this is very well put together. This doesn't feel like a cheap tablet. At least the out-of-box experience doesn't. There's the Z4. What's the difference? What is the difference between the Z4 and the Z4 Pro? One of these things is not like the other, but I can't tell. Oh, the Z4 has the speakers on the back. The Z4 Pro, this one has them on the bottom. Okay. That and the storage space. Is that the only difference? Unhappy? Our dedicated and friendly customer care team. Yeah, it's in proper English. Happy? We're just happy that you are happy. If you don't know how to express your newfound joy, we got a few suggestions, and there you go. And a full-on user's manual, which, again, is in perfect English. It's actually very nice, and very nice text, color screenshots, I can't talk. 64-bit quad-core Cortex A35. Yeah, it's an old processor. It is running Android 9, which is nice. It's not Android 10, but maybe Android 10 wouldn't be too great. Oh, we got English, Dutch, French, Italian, Spanish, and Japanese. Yeah, very well written, very coherent user manual. I'll give that to them, definitely. Alright, so back to the tablet itself. Might as well go ahead and fire it up, and I'm done wiping the fingerprints off. They just come right back. There we go. Boots up fairly quickly, actually. The first time setup was a little slow, and the input response was very... is the best review I could give that. Buttons on here are very fine. They feel very solid. Again, kind of like an iPad's volume rocker here. Well, there's a little bit of button wiggle, but it doesn't feel cheap. It really doesn't. I'm honestly impressed, because this is a $100 tablet. Yes, you heard that right. This is only $100. Can you get better tablets for a little more money? Well, I'll let you be the judge as this boots up. There we go. We booted. Hello. Thanks for coming to the show. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell for notifications. I got that out of the way. Come on, unlock. Jeez. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I did run some benchmark tests on it. I guess I still have the CPU topic on my mind, so let's address that right away. So I did the benchmark test on here. Boy, was it bad. When it was finally done, you should have seen the 3D test. Oh my god, it was going like 1 frame every 3 seconds. I am not exaggerating on that. By the time the benchmark was done, it said it had beaten less than 1% of other benchmark test users. Not good. Can we get some more details on the CPU itself that the manual didn't already tell us? There we go. I was going to say, this loaded once before. And yes, so the manual did not lie. I'll let you Google that processor if you want. It's an ARM Cortex A35. I Googled it myself. And to sum up that processor in a nutshell, that's my review. Because I can tell where the cost cutting was in terms of making this a $100 tablet. The cost cutting was in the CPU, because God, everything about it is really nice. I'll show off how the sound is. The sound is really great. It's not tinny. It doesn't sound blown out, anything like that. It sounds really nice. The screen isn't that bad. It's a little low resolution. Can we get it a little better? It's a little low resolution. Not as blue as the camcorder's making it look. In person, it actually looks very, very nice. That's because I have the white balance set to manual, because I don't trust auto white balance, because it'll have it looking like a raving dance party up in here, so no thank you. So yeah, if you want to Google that processor for yourself, it's about... The processor's almost like 4 or 5 years old. If I remember reading correctly, it was the same processor that was used in some smart watches. So yeah, smartwatch processor in a tablet. Okay. Alright. Let's give it some chances here. What can we browse on the old interwebs? Oh, it's still got the Nintendo tab up from when I was setting up, what was it, Mario Kart Tour. Let's see. eBay. Let's open up eBay. Why? I don't know. It was one of the suggestions already there, and the last video we did was a product from eBay, the cursed vase. So let's see how this does as a web browser, huh? Good, I'm not signed in, so it won't show any personal informations. Oh, Bo's up to 50% off, but I'm not an audiophile. Trending, Pokemon Sword and Shield, I bet. It's like, what day is it now? It's about a week after Sword and Shield has come out, so it's all the kiddies are talking about and whatnot. A lot of people ask me on my streams, are you going to stream Pokemon Sword and Shield? Nah, I was done with Pokemon at Generation 2, to be honest. But I don't knock anybody that wants to still play. No, don't continue. Shut up, Google. So, I mean, it's a very functional web browser. Let's browse some Sword and Shield deals. being that it's a first-party Nintendo game that came out about a week ago, I'd assume we're getting at most a couple of cents off of the retail price. Oh, and I was right. Sword and Shield combo for, well, $20 off. That's actually not bad. With Gold Steelbook, $168. Is that a deal? $70 for a book? I don't think so. Multi-pack, brand new, $89.99. That's got to be a scam, right? Maybe? Double pack, $113, $159. Huh. Maybe I should shop on eBay for stuff more often. Alright, so we've established that for web browsing, general web browsing, it's very competent. It'll do that just fine. So, for a $100 tablet, yeah, that's totally acceptable, totally usable. But how are the games on it, Rita Man? Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and fire up Sonic 1 here. I could have put emulators on here, but these days emulators work on pretty much anything Android, unless it's like Nintendo 64, so I didn't bother. I'm using the official Christian Whitehead Android app containing Sonic 1. Ugh, why do you gotta see my face for the most of this review? I apologize to everybody. Skip that. Touch to start. Ooh, we got some, we got a little bit of lag going on here with the 3D models being rendered. No save, let's just get into it. We can only play as Sonic because we haven't unlocked anything because no save game. How do you guys like that redesign for Sonic in the upcoming movie this February? I think it was way overdue, to be honest. I'm going to tilt it this way so you see my face less. This way I have to see my own face less in the reflection. So this is working. That was my fault, playing through a viewfinder. You know what? Now I'm not playing through the viewfinder. I'm not doing any better. It skips a little. Oh, control pad's going a little wonky there. It skips some frames, but playable? Absolutely. It's getting the job done just fine. You need a Sonic 1 fix on a screen this big with touchscreen buttons that I don't understand how anybody could possibly like, but that's not the tablet's fault. That is this generation of mobile gaming's fault. Physical controllers and buttons are the best and always will be. Gotta get myself off that soapbox again. Hey, are we gonna get into the special stage? Yes! Almost missed it. The first time I tried playing through, I didn't get 50 rings at the end. I was so mad at myself. I was so bad. Let's see how it works with the special stage, what with the rotation and all. Absolutely fine, except for my playthrough of the very first special stage in Sonic. That's probably the worst run ever recorded. But it was working hunky-dory. Alright, but that's going a little easy on it. Let's up the ante a little bit. Auto-rotate's a little slow, but again, it's only $100. Let's give it something a little more taxing. Let's fire up some Mario Kart Tour. People have asked me on my stream, too, how I feel about Mario Kart Tour. Yeah, it's got microtransactions, and you can hate microtransactions all you want. I mean, heck, I hate them. But you don't have to do them, and the base game itself, technically the full game, is absolutely free. And it's Mario Kart on the go. I fire it up on my phone quite often for a quick few races. I'm not going to complain much, really. Sure, every once in a while it pops up a message like, hey, buy this driver and item ticket combo for $20. It's on sale, normally $25. Woo! But I just exit out. I don't care. I think Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, they announced some sort of subscription mode type thingy for like $7 a month. And people are very angry about that. Like, oh, Animal Crossing is costing money now. It's like, okay, but you don't have to do it. Just. By the way, we're still at 16% down here. Still at 16. Darn it, I ran out of things to talk about while this is loading. So how was everybody's day today? Leave a comment down below. Timestamp this and tell me what your day was like today. On this particular day that you're watching this video. Let me know. I like knowing how my people are doing. I always say that when I'm on Twitch. I always say I like hanging out with you guys. And yes, I keep subtly pushing Twitch because did you know I stream on there every Tuesday? It's still at 16%. Oh my. Maybe I could play a... Oh, we got... Oh, screen turned off. What did we get here? An error occurred. Please try again later. Wait. Now it's going. Kind of. It's getting there. Do we have time for a quick game of Centipede while that's loading? Let's see. Screen's dusty. Wait, did it start? No, it's still a black screen down there. This is the Atari 5200 version, technically. Oh. We loaded. And yeah, the Winter Cup just went live, so let's play some DK Pass. I'll play as Marlowe, the beloved Nintendo character. Of course, his brother is Ouija. He's often rescuing Princess Peach. And Princess Peach has her mushroom-shaped bodyguard / friends. I believe their name is Ted. The plural of which is Teds. I believe the full name is Tedstool. Seriously, I'm looking forward to reading the comments on how everybody's day is. I am sincere about that. Ooh, this is little sketchy. Goo. Can I move this back a little more? Yeah. Can I still pull off a rocket start? A little. I love the song in DK Pass. Going back to the Mario Kart DS days. Steering's a little iffy because of the lag here. Oh! The music is starting to skip. But playable? Technically? I guess there's people out there that are more patient than me that might put up with this. But I'm so used to playing it on my phone. I have a Galaxy S9 and it runs absolutely fine. Oh, the input's going bad. Yeah. Sometimes it starts lagging so bad that the input, like, you'll be doing a drift like this and it just stops drifting as if you lifted your finger off the screen. Even though you very much didn't. Okay, I would definitely say I threw that shell backwards, not forward. Alright, you guys get the idea. I'll let you... There we go. I'll let you judge for yourselves if you consider that playable or not. Me, I'll stick to my Samsung phone. One last thing. Let's give us some video playback. Let's see how that is. I prepared and updated the YouTube app so the app wouldn't bug about that. What could I show on YouTube that's safe to show within a YouTube video? I mean, you never know these days with all that COPPA stuff going on. No, we shouldn't show a movie trailer. That might be bad. Mario Party 9 minigames. Okay. Was that seriously a thumbnail for a live birth? No, thank you. I'll stick to watching some people play Mario Party 9's minigames. Ooh, this is CPU's on master difficulty. Still loading. You know what's cool about YouTube? The loading. Why the big like to dislike ratio? Maybe these guys were really bad at the minigames? Come on. Oh, come on, you were working before. Come on. How about Super Mario 3D World walkthrough? How about that? Will you load any better? I swear this was working fine earlier. And it's not my Wi-Fi, trust me. I sound like someone calling in for tech support to their local internet service provider, but trust me, I know what I'm doing with wireless networking. It's not my Wi-Fi. Look, see? Oh, tablet's trying to prove me wrong by rotating. How dare you? Alright, we're going to skip YouTube. Oh, the lag. Oh. Get that live birth off. I don't want to watch that on YouTube. Ew. Sure, it's a beautiful scientific process, but no, I don't want to see it. Boy, how about that for a note to end on, huh? Alright, let's get down to the nitty-gritty here. Is this tablet worth $100? If you're going to use it for web browsing and email, which I think in these days is kind of a niche market, I think a lot of people use it for more than that, but I don't know, if you want to get it for someone elderly that you care about, I guess you could do a lot worse for $100. And again, I'm not saying that because Vankyo provided me this tablet for review. Again, thank you, Vankyo, very much for doing that for me. I really appreciate it. I did say I was giving my honest opinion. I can't say it's a total failure of an electronic device. I can't say, oh my god, get on Amazon and buy this now, which, by the way, I'll put a link in the description for where you can look to purchase one of these said electronic devices. But I'll leave that, guys. I'll leave that decision to you guys if you think it's worth your $100. If it were me personally, I'd save the $100 and put it towards another tablet that's at least $200 or $300 with a processor that can really chug more than one cycle a second. Anyway, that's going to do it for now. Thank you guys again for watching. Oh, and I can't stress this enough. If you didn't know I was streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/tweeterman287. Yeah, go check it out. I stream every Tuesday. Fun stuff to be had on there. Okay, bye everybody. I'm going to wave to the camera now. Bye. That was a weird way to end it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and a huge thank you to the Patreon donors listed below. You guys are super awesome. Wouldn't be able to do it without the support from all of you guys. And if you haven't checked it out yet, Patreon links down below in the description. There's links to Discord and Twitch also. Live streaming every Tuesday on Twitch. Come join us. This new recording space is pretty nice. I don't know if it's temporary or it might be the new permanent setup, but if only I had something big and orange in the way. Oh good, I found something. Well, there's the orange. So yeah, this is something I can barely get. Damn it.